What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a super easy and efficient Minecraft Bedrock creeper farm. This works on 1.16 and on all other versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. By the way guys, this is an improved and more efficient version of my previous creeper farm. As you guys can see here, this creeper farm will give you a ton of gunpowder. The first step is to build up about 60 blocks. You guys can use any solid block that you want. The reason why we need to do this is because it will prevent mobs from spawning on the ground or in caves. That way we can get the maximum amount of mobs to spawn in our farm. Once you have built up about 60 blocks, then come back down. Then take some ladders and just build all the way up. This way you'll be able to easily access your farm. The next step is to place one block this way and 2 blocks this way. Now extend out until you get to a total of 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now just fill in this platform. This platform should be a 4x5 block platform. Now take some solid blocks, place 2 over here, 2 over here, 2 over here, and 2 over here. There should be a little 2x2 hole in the middle. Now extend each of these sides up until they're a total of 22 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you're done creating your 22 block high center tube, then take some solid blocks and just place some in each corner. Then go to one side and extend out 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then go to another side and extend out 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do that on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally do it on this last side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be the outline for the bottom platform of our farm. So once you've made this, just fill the entire thing in. You guys can use any solid block that you want. Once you have finished creating the platform, it should be a total of 20 by 20 blocks. Now, come down and just build a 1 block high wall all the way around the platform. After building your 1 block high wall, then take some stairs. You guys can use any stairs that you want and just place them all around. After placing your layer of stairs all around the platform, then I recommend that you create an infinite water source. To do this, just place 4 blocks, then create a little wall all the way around it. Then place down 2 water buckets. The reason why I recommend you guys do this is because it will allow you to use only 2 buckets to fill in all the water for this farm. The next step is to take your water buckets and just place 1 water on each of these stair blocks. Once you guys have finished placing all your water, it should be looking something like this. All the water should flow right before entering the center tube. This will be what pushes the creepers down into the kill chamber. Now, you guys can just break this infinite water source that you made, because you won't be needing it anymore. The next step is to go to a corner of the farm. Then, come diagonally 1 block out from the corner, and place down 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, extend out 14 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Once you have finished extending, it should be 2 blocks away from this wall. Now extend out 14 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. When you finish extending, it should be 2 blocks away from this wall. Now face this wall and extend out 14 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Finally, just connect these 2 points. Now break these 3 blocks. In the end, you should have a 15 by 15 block square. Now, just take some more solid blocks and extend out all the way. Then save a block and do it once more. Keep doing this until you get to the other edge. The next step is to come over here, come 1 block away from the edge, and then place some blocks just like this. Then skip another block and do the same thing. Repeat this until you get to the other edge. After you guys have finished that step, you should have a little grid pattern that looks like this. Now take some buttons, you guys can use any buttons that you want, and just place it all around the platform. The reason why we're adding buttons is because creepers will see buttons as full blocks, so they'll walk straight off. Once you guys have done that, then place a button in each of these little holes. Once again, this is because creepers will see them as full blocks, that way they'll walk straight off into the holes. After you guys have placed the button in each of the holes, Then come to one corner of the farm and place down a button, then skip a block and place another button, and just keep doing that until you get to the other end. Once you guys have done this, then skip one block forward and place another button. These buttons should be aligned with the first layer of buttons that you placed. Keep doing this until you reach the other edge of the farm. After you guys have finished placing all your buttons just like this, then come over to a part of the farm and build up 3 blocks. Then break these 2 blocks. Now, just create another layer of solid blocks. This layer should be exactly the same as the layer below it. To do this, I recommend that you first build the square, then build your lines, just like this. After building your lines, go to one side, skip one block out, and just place another block. Keep doing this all the way until you get to the other edge. After you guys have finished making this platform, it should be looking something like this. As you guys can see, it should be aligned with the platform below it. By the way guys, the reason why we place buttons like this is to prevent spiders from spawning on top. The next step is to come over here and then place a trapdoor above each block that does not have a button. So for example, this block doesn't have a button, so I'm going to place a trapdoor up here. Same thing with this one. I'm just going to keep doing that until I reach the other edge of the farm. So here's the first row. Then do the second row. As you guys can see, no button, so you place trapdoor. No button, so you place trapdoor. Just keep doing that. The reason why we're adding trapdoors is to prevent skeletons and zombies from spawning. This will cause the maximum amount of creepers to spawn in the farm. After you guys have finished placing your trapdoors over every block that does not have a button, it should be looking something like this. By the way guys, shout out to Navy Nexus because he is the original creator of this type of creeper spawning platform. A link to his channel will be in the description. Once you guys have done this, then you're going to place buttons all around this next layer. Then come to one corner, place a button, then skip a block, place another button. The reason why we're adding this is once again to prevent spiders from spawning. Then skip one block forward, then add another row of buttons, make sure it's aligned with the first row. Now place some buttons in each of these holes. By the way, the reason why we're adding these buttons is once again so that creepers will walk straight off into the holes since they see buttons as full blocks. After you guys have completed this step, then once again build up another layer by placing 3 blocks, then breaking these 2 blocks, and then just creating an exactly identical layer perfectly aligned with this layer over here. Once you guys have created this 3rd layer, then take some trapdoors, come down here and place a trapdoor above each block that does not have a button. Once you guys have finished placing your trapdoors over each block that does not have a button, it should be looking something like this. The next step is to create 2 more layers. It may seem tedious to build all these layers, however it will be well worth it in the end because you will be able to use it to get a ton of gunpowder as well as a ton of XP. After you guys have finished creating your 5 creeper spawning platforms, then come up to the top and come to a corner, then crouch down and place a solid block, then place down another solid block on top, then break this solid block over here. Now extend out 6 blocks this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and extend out 6 blocks this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then come over to another corner, crouch down, place a solid block, then place another solid block on top, then break this block, and extend out 6 blocks this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 6 blocks this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once you guys have done this, then you're going to repeat that on that side as well. After you guys are done creating this outline, then you're going to fill in the entire roof. You guys can use any solid block that you want to do this. The reason why we need to make a roof is to make the farm dark, that way the creepers will spawn. After you guys have finished creating your roof, then take some slabs. You guys can use any slabs you want and just place it all on top. This will prevent mobs from spawning on the roof. After you guys have finished covering your roof with slabs, it should be looking something like this. Now come down over here and then place trapdoors above each block that does not have a button. Once you guys have finished placing trapdoors over each block without a button, it should be looking something like this. By the way guys, each layer should look exactly the same. There should be buttons all around the sides, buttons in each of these holes, buttons on top, just like that, and then trapdoors on the bottom of the next layer. The next step is to come down here. Then place down 2 torches. Then break out these 4 blocks and break these blocks as well. By the way, guys, if you don't want to have to deal with creepers constantly coming down while you're trying to build this, you can briefly switch your game to peaceful mode until you finish the build. Then once you finish the build, you can switch it back to hard mode. Now, take some pistons. They should be regular pistons. Place 1 over here. Then place 1 over here. 1 over here. And 1 over here. Then take some observers. Place 1. Make sure the arrow is facing this way. And place another one. Make sure the top arrow is facing this way. And place 1 over here. And 1 over here. 1 over here. Then 1 facing this piston. 1 over here. And finally, 1 more. Make sure the arrow is facing towards this next piston. Now, take a lever, place it down, and flick it once. The piston should move a little bit, then flick it again. Once you flick it again, the piston should move consistently. Now, just shut it off. Now, take a trident and just throw it at this piston over here. Then take some solid blocks and just place them all around. Then we get to this front part, place a glass block over here, place a slab over here. This will allow you to collect all the XP. Once you guys have done this, then come down here. Come 3 blocks down from this platform. 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, build another platform. This platform should be perfectly aligned with the platform above. Once you guys have done this, I recommend that you also place a solid block over here. That way you can easily access the ladder. Also, place some torches, just to prevent mobs from spawning on this platform. Now, come to this block over here. Then, place down a double chest. Then, crouch down and place a hopper. Make sure the hopper is falling towards the chest. Then, crouch down and place a rail. Then, place a minecart with a hopper. Now, place 4 solid blocks all around, just to keep the minecart with the hopper in place. This little system over here should collect all the gunpowder. At this point, you should turn your game to hard mode. Then, flick this lever. This will activate the trident killer. Creepers should start spawning up there. Then, they'll fall down into this chamber, and they'll automatically get killed by the trident killer. Then, you can collect all their XP, and all their drops will get funneled into this chest down here. By the way, guys, if you hold a looting 3 sword, then you should be able to get more drops from this farm. Also, if you guys are having trouble getting creepers to spawn, then I suggest you switch your game into peaceful mode, and then to hard mode, because that will reset all the mobs spawning in the area, so you can get the most amount of creepers to spawn in your farm. These 2 chests contain the materials that you will need for this farm. You will need 2 chests, 8 observers, 4 pistons, about a stack of ladders, 1 hopper, 1 rail, 1 trident, 1 lever, 1 minecart with a hopper, 4 torches, about a stack of stairs, 2 water buckets, about 37 stacks of solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks that you want. You will also need about 11 stacks of slabs. You guys can use any slabs that you want. About 14 stacks of buttons. You guys can use any buttons that you want. And finally, about 8.5 stacks of trapdoors. You guys can use any trapdoors that you want. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this super easy and efficient Minecraft Bedrock creeper farm. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.